He's checked in for the Raptors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Flint. Bayes checked in for Atlanta. Hood comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Hawks leading by 9. On the court right now for the Hawks. The post pairing, Bey along with Okongwu. Young is out there with Hood, and it's Murray in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Bey.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with a great feed there to his teammate.
And here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Now here's Schroeder, following the miss by MP.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Outside Hood. Bey with a screen on Anunoby. A pass to Bey.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Trent kicks it over to Schroeder. To the inside. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Toronto with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Down low. Here's Anunoby. And another basket for Toronto.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now, here's MP. He's got 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Trent outside. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Achua, and it's Barnes in for Pascal Siakam. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Trae Young. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the middle. What a move, MP.
Any trip that ends with an MP slam, yes, sir, that's perfect.
Bey against Barnes. And the pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Barnes passes to Poeltl. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and rolls so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Pass to Pirtle. Inside. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Now, here's MP. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Atlanta. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Long road trips never easy. You hope to get some early wins, but if you don't, that grind gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, long stretches away from home can reveal what you really are made of.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Hawks.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Yeah, Wendy's left. You want some?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting. Everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Poeltl in at the center. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Schroeder.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Siakam. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says he always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Second free throw, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Siakam outside. It's over Bay, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Hunter. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The drive by MP.
MP, give him a little sauce on the drive. Okay.
Toronto shooting for the game at 42%. Barnes with it, guarded by Hunter. Poeltl sets the pick for Barnes. To the inside. Poeltl kicks to Barnes. For 3, Siakam drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And MP throws it down.
It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
Siakam sets a screen for Schroeder, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is Young. Nothing on the board. Capella sets a screen for Hood. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Barnes, no good off the back of the rim. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Outside Hood. Bey with a screen on Anunoby. It's tipped. And now.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and Atlanta looking at who they've got. Hunter and Bey holding down the forward spots. Trae Young out there with MP, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Count it. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
Here's Siakam following the score by Atlanta. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Pirtle. Beyond the arc. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Siakam. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. DeJounte Murray comes in for Trae Young. Bey with a screen on Trent. Trent against MP. MP drives in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for OG Anunoby. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star. Yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous. Yeah, what you like about MP is how hard he worked to put himself in a position for success.
Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Hood. Give him 20. Okongwu, a screen on Trent. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And some changes here for the Raptors. Timeout called by Toronto. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Siakam. Outside Schroeder. Barnes against Hunter. To the middle. Here's Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Siakam's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's MP. Bey with a screen on Anunoby. And here's MP from outside. Barnes with the rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
Oh, man, when they need him, MP is going into overdrive. That's some fifth-gear stuff there.
With the step back. Bey against Siakam. Outside Barnes. And here's Schroeder outside. They get it back. Another shot. And the play by Anunoby as he finishes.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Siakam against Bey. Pirtle with a screen on Bey. Siakam pass to Schroeder. Shoots. Siakam no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, there's the alley. 1:07 left in the fourth. Capella, screen on Siakam. Hood passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And no shakiness from Capella. Built for the moment.
.59 seconds left in the fourth.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Siakam against Bay. From 8 feet. Siakam, no good.
And it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point lead. And they double up MP on the wing. Bay from outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Schroeder finds Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now, and he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And so it's Atlanta with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian.
MP.
I don't want to hear about any.
Hey, MP, I got some. Look, at the end of the day, stay focused but relaxed. Avoid switching your hips early, and we can slow him down enough to get another win against these guys.
But you always makes you feel like you're late.
Well, he'll be changing speeds all night. Your job is to make sure you don't overcommit. I'll let you know if you're a step slow.
So will he.
Yeah, but I'll be nicer about it.
That's because you never seen that. The heck you doing out there, look?
If you don't want to see it, listen to what I'm telling you. And watch how you made him pay last time.
It's cold as shit in this motherfucker.
It's all you, MP.
They can't stop you! They can't stop you!
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. Young is out there with MP. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Wade out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
The factors tonight, of course, the matchup between Donovan Mitchell and MP. MP has some momentum going here, having won the first time these two teams met.
Yeah, and the thing about Donovan Mitchell, he's a perennial all-star because he is a scoring machine. Look, Spider, he is a strong guard. He's about 215 pounds, and he can create separation with those shoulders and with that length. So you try to stay connected to him, you got to play defense without fouling.
And MP and company are hoping to duplicate the success they had in their last matchup against this team. But they have to be prepared for adjustments from the opposition.
Here's MP. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy who's just always in hustle mode. Every play trying to do more for his team.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. We played just over a minute here in the first. Garland against Young. Allen, a screen on Young. Wound up there for Allen. MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. Capella with a screen on Mitchell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Capella.
Now, that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with a great feed there to his teammate.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Now here's Hood. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Toronto. 5 on the clock. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You take a look at Hood. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Yeah, nobody has made a bigger splash than he has in this early part of the season. He's already living up to his potential.
Now, here's Mitchell after Clint Capella's miss. On the wing, Mitchell. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Young finds Hood. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Here's Garland after Clint Capella's bucket. Allen a screen on Young. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
IQ by Mitchell gets his hands on the ball and sends it right up the court.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Celtics. Bay sets a screen. MP passes to Hunter. Hood deciding where to go with it. Pass to Capella. On the clock. In the corner, Bay with it. Mitchell against Hood. Lob pass to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Young from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. A big group. Raptors with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Damian Jones. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. MP's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Now, here's MP. He has 5. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. MP passes to Bay, and that one good.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
On the court right now for the Hawks, the post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. MP out there with Trae Young, and it's Murray in at the small forward. Here's Jerome. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Niang. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Bay. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Raptors put together a nice evening. He added 8.
Ready to go to bed? No. It's time to go to bed. I'm sleepy. Then we all gotta go to sleep.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Tristan Thompson is out there with George Niang. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Ty Jerome. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Well, Grant, we're at that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And of course, the only cure is winning.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid work. He picked up 18 points and just played hard, notching a double-double, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Good with it. Defended by Niang. Bay with a screen. 5 to shoot. MP, the pass to Bay. And here's Okongwu for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Hood's got his 6th assist of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Cleveland calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Wade comes in for Niang. Okoro is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Trae Young. Now here's Allen. Still no points. Here's Oubre. Capella with a block.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Bay with a screen on Oubre. Pass to Capella. Outside Hood. Now Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Just slicing the D to pieces in the pick and roll. MP textbook play.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Allen can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Hawks. This run now up to 13-2. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Now here's Hunter. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Allen a screen. 6 to shoot. Hunter on the wing. Garland for 3. Capella with a rebound.
What a waste of an absolute dime. Gotta finish that so your teammate can get the assist.
And the basket is good.
MP so fierce, going right through him.
And so it's Atlanta in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break.
I think for Cleveland, a bit of a downward trend for them. Still a lot of games to play, but I don't see too much cause for concern.
Yeah, but they got to flip the switch if they want a chance at home court in the postseason.
Let's switch gears now and talk about MP. He had quite the performance in that first half.
He's looked like a genius on the offensive end, finding looks for himself and his other guys. You see the great vision, spotting openings.
And that'll do it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Bay and Capella, they're inside. MP is out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. The kick to Hunter. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. 14 feet away. Garland, no good. Atlanta is shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. MP, the pass to Capella. Garland against MP. To the paint.
it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 13. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. MP out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Like you've heard people say, it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Raptors did some very solid work. He added 18 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident, notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. Once again, he got into a rhythm, and there was nothing anybody could do to stop him. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Now, here's Wade. Scoreless thus far.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture. The great execution and MP always willing to dish that rock.
Steps back. And stolen by Bey. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bey with a screen on Mitchell. A pass to Bey. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Spreading the wealth, MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
Mitchell with it and guarded by Capella. Here's a Okoro. On the 3 off target.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Bey with a screen on Mitchell. Hood drives in. The layup missed.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeJounte Murray.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Kelly Oubre comes in for Wade. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell. Oubre against Hunter. From 12 feet out, Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the flame.
The one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Garland. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
LeVert against MP. In the corner, Bey with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 14. Bey with it. 10 points for him. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bey in the post. There's the pass to LeVert. with 1 on the clock. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hawks lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Damian Jones. Dean Wade comes in for Kelly Oubre. Okoro, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Hood subbed in for Murray. MP passes to Bay.
Humbling opportunity to represent myself, my
And last season, we saw an unprecedented offensive explosion around the league, Brent. Is that the new normal, you think?
Yeah, sure, B.A. It's been exciting to watch. The revolution has been televised over the last 5 years, and the skill level is at an all-time high. The usage rate for star players keeps seeming to go up and up and up, but teams are surrounding their stars with shooters and leaning into the three-point line, and it's been fun to watch.
Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Jarrett Allen out there with Dean Wade. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Mitchell. Left side Garland. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Shoots over Young. And the shot is good by Garland.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. On the wing, Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. And Allen lays it in.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
MP against Mitchell. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. MP, the pass to Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Okoro. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Allen finds Garland. From deep three-point land. The rebound by the Hawks. Hood's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy roll to test out. What's it going to be?
Oh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. It'd be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Okoro. Hunter covering. Okoro, no good. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Game time, MP. Let's get it.
These guys are on fire. Time to cool them off, kid.
Hey, MP, I got some film.
Hopefully they got that out of their system in the last one.
No doubt. They were on fire. I don't think anything could have stopped them. Even you.
Yeah, I like to think if they were playing us, we'd have slowed them down a little.
No.
Or at least had an answer on the other end.
Now we get a chance to find out. They're riding a wave of confidence.
We gotta take them out of that quickly.
Absolutely. Belief is a powerful thing, but so is doubt.
I hear that.
Just remember, blowout or nail biter, you get buckets one at a time. So focus, play your game, and execute.
Over here, over here.
Have a great game, boss.
Go, go! They got nothing on your shoulder.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land?
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Well, Clark, we might see a slower pace in tonight's game, maybe even lower scoring. Two teams here that really like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Smith is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And Young kicks to Capella. Down low, here's Hood. Bay with the screen for MP. A pass to Bay.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammates.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton against Young. Now Halliburton. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Just 3 to shoot. Mathurin for 3. Rebound Atlanta. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of scoring points.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight. To give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP and his teammates know they have to be locked in defensively for this matchup. They're facing a team that's coming off a huge offensive outburst.
We can expect MP to bring the intensity on defense for sure. He takes a lot of pride on that end of the floor every game.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle, here's Hood, and the dunk by MP. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes it to Turner. And Capella over to help. Smith the pass to Hield. Halliburton drives in over Young. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Hield.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
MP dishes to Young. Bay with a screen on Mathurin. Here he goes. MP passes to Bay. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
Mathurin against MP. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good from outside.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Now here's Hield. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
And Young kicks to Bay. MP outside. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Bay. Hood against Mathurin. A pass to Bay. It's
Here's Young. His last outing, he had 18 points. On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Smith out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in at the 5, down low.
Guys, MP and his team have their hands full with this matchup. They're facing a team that's coming off a massive win. Their offense looked unstoppable on their way to a blowout.
They'll be looking to carry over that momentum into this game. But MP and his squad have other ideas. It should be an entertaining clash. Young against Halliburton. Smith outside. Takes a 3. That one is off. MP left side. And here's Hunter from the arc. No luck on that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter. Was nearly unstoppable. Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. MP comes in for Griffin. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Mathurin comes in for Nora. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He contributed 20 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Count that one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Brown passes to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Young. Halliburton with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Grant.
You know, he did, BA, but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest, but he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Bay outside, down low. Oh, MP with the hammer.
MP is doing it all in this one.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Hunter's checked in for Young. And the Pacers also making a change. Hield's checked in for Halliburton. Smith outside. Pass to Brown. And here's Hield. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And the dunk by Bay.
Man, Sadiq can really get up. What an alley-oop.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Brown against Murray. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Turner. Back to Mathurin. Unloads. And that's good for 2. Matherin's got 7 points.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
MP right through him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here's Brown. He's got 5. The drive by Hield. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
MP left side. Pass to Bay. Back to MP. Capella, screen on Mathurin. And he's going for the oop here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's off on the first. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Young, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton's checked in for Brown. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Indiana trailing here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Hield against Hunter. Hield passes to Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Bay pulls it down. MP with it. And so it's MP making things happen for Atlanta. We'll be right back after this word.
Man, I'm just looking at these assist totals, man, and they've done a nice job of sharing the rock, man. Unselfish play, man. That's my type of basketball.
And now to some other news. We've got... Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. MP is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's MP. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Smith with a screen on Hunter. Hield from outside. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Turner.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Here's Hood. Pass to Bay. Back to MP. Bay with a screen on Mathurin. Mathurin against MP. Now Young. 4-3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Halliburton. 6 points for him. Turner passes to Mathurin for the tie. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Hood. Bay with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Hood. The kick to Hunter. Back to Hood. Tries the spin move. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Hield for 3. No good there.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
MP scanning the floor. Bay with a screen on Mathurin from deep. MP. Pacers with a rebound. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Over to the wing. Here's Turner. Good work there as it goes. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Turner's length is sometimes overwhelming for defenders, which is how he gets these shots to go.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Now the Pacers on the move. And Halliburton turn it on the speed.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Young. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Brown comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Okongwu, a screen on Mathurin. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
What vision from MP.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Neesmith. Pass to Mathurin. And yep, it's good. Mathurin's got 12.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Bay with it. Bay with a screen on Mathurin. MP, the pass to Bay. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bay's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Smooth move by Saddiq Bey. Staying agile and getting past the defender.
Brown, a screen on Hunter. Here's Hield. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Mathurin missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Hood on the attack. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Driving in with intensity. MP taking it right into the defense to create some contact.
Free throw good, MP.
When you think of MP, his natural leadership and impressive work ethic jump out at you. It's why he's so respected.
The Pacers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Halliburton against Young. Halliburton outside. Over Young. Great look there, but off target.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Tie game in Atlanta. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always think.
Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's Hood in for DeJounte Murray. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Smith comes in for Neesmith. Heald's checked in for Brown. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for McConnell. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point with Mathurin by his side. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Hield in at the small forward position. Halliburton outside. Out to Hield. Pass to Halliburton from deep three-point land. Indiana again missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Looking to end this cold spell. Capella with a block.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Halliburton against Young. And it's...
Okay, let me check.
Halliburton gets it to go inside.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. And he's going for the lob. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Halliburton. To the paint. Smith. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
MP outside. Capella, screen on Mathurin. MP, the pass to Capella. Young from long range. The Pacers pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Halliburton looking for an opening. On the wing, Mathurin. Outside Hield. Over Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Mathurin.
What poise from Hield when the heat is on. He just locks in on getting his team what they need. A bucket.
And he lobs it up. Money.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Young. And that's an intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. MP is doubled. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Are you kidding me?
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Pass to Matherin from deep. Doesn't go that time, and now we've got an intentional foul. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. 23 seconds left in the game. Smith with a screen on Young. Halliburton goes out to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Matherin, the 3 ball. And Bay pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Teams really want guys like Saddiq Bey, guys with the combination of length and three-point shooting.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Hield. Puts up a deep 3. No good there. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was a fun one to watch.
Good game, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. You too, though, bro.
Man, you keep this up, and we'll start just fine.
Sissy. I know you ain't just cuss. About to get a beat. Can't beat.
organization, but also understanding the great athletes that, you know, have come before me. And
talking to you guys. No show more, no show more. Don't show more. Why not? No, don't show her. Sissy, thank you. I said no, Sissy.
Here you go.
Alright, time to go to bed, you guys.
Bye-bye, Mama.
Ready to kiss, Sissy? Sissy, put your nightgown on.
I did.
I did.
Look.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
Look. I'm gonna say the F-U word.
And you're gonna get beat with the belt.
What?
Don't even say that.
I'm not to say it.
Say it so you can get beat.
You're not gonna get me.
I am. You getting beat? This is not funny, sis. Don't be up here cussing. Sissy, it's not funny. Stop saying that. I'm not playing. It's not funny. You a bad kid. I'm about to take my computer. Say it again. I'm taking my computer. I don't care.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Don't you dare.
I'm taking my computer.
Take it. I'm gonna run it.
Sissy,
Guys, make me cry.
why? Talk to me.
He made my butt crack.
What?
My butt hurts.
Why?
He smacked me 2 times.
Why?
I don't know. I said it.
You can't be saying bad words for real.
I accidentally, I didn't know I was gonna say it.
What are you doing? I want to see you. Get your feet off. She cussing up a storm, yo. Where's she at? I just seen her. Running upstairs.